XXAI, II too. That stock is
Yes,
going crazy.
it's very good. Okay, guys, and we are back at it. And we are about to talk about the most active stocks on the market. As we can see that today has been coming up to being a more bearish day. You still got 4,000 decliners. What's that? 2,200 advancers. Now, in today's trading session, coming in for this bearishness, they're still getting a little bit bullish on only a few stocks. Check this out. And I am sharing my screen for anybody in the classroom as well. And if you seeing this on YouTube, TikTok, all that stuff, get us a like. These videos need likes. They need comments. Share this stuff out somewhere. For today's top gainer so far, you got PHIO, Kappa, SLRX. And that's pretty much about it. Today, it's not too many things that are really actually getting bullish today. We did catch our usual rounds in the SPY options and IWMs and all that stuff like that. And we are as well still holding in on the GCTK, the glucose track. I heard they got big news coming up tomorrow. They talking about they about to showcase. They got the glucose track to present at Tech Bio Showcase 2025. They say that's happening tomorrow, and these stocks take the same formation. Like I always told you, and I never told you nothing wrong. They go from that 52-week low. They become the most active. We see this 52-week low stock becoming the most active, reaching up to the top of the most active list with GCTK getting about 600 million in the volume. It's only one way fit to go from here, and that's to the top gainer. This thing finna make that next explosion. Then it's gonna get off the most active list. Then the next ones for those 52-week lows gonna come in for their turn, and so on and so forth. And the cycle gonna continue, and I'll still be spending every single week letting you guys know to get into the safe, easy, early seat along in my section. If you were seeing the GCTK, when I was first putting out those early alerts on GCTK, you would as well already be in there. Now, GCTK is going to be a bit choppy. I'll tell you. You know, we already know it's a health stock. You know, the therapeutics they be all messed up and whatnot. That's why we've already been seeing this thing come in for these spikes and then selling back also drastically. I mean, market's being bearish, of course, dragging that thing down as well, and all this extra volume in there now is starting to drag that thing down as well because with all that extra volume comes all the day traders. So people going for their quick day trades. We're about to watch another bull run come in when the markets do settle down. For those of you who don't recall what the GCTK is or seen any of the previous GCTK videos, this is another pharmaceutical glucose track focused on the design, development, and commercialization of novel technologies for people with diabetes. Okay, they are developing an implantable continuous glucose monitoring for use by type 1 diabetes patients as well as insulin dependent type 2 patients. This is back when I was making that first video and I was telling y'all how they finna began their clinical studies of implantable glucose monitor, and that was coming out about a month ago. Over a month ago now. Hopefully that's what they getting ready to showcase up on the Tech Bio Showcase 2025. And once that happens, we getting ready to watch this stock go from. And they wouldn't be going up there showcasing it if whatever they showcasing wasn't ready to be showcased. And this is gonna give them the opportunity to get their thing back from these 52-week lows, back up to that dollar, back up into compliance before they have to do a reverse split because they did. Let me remind you, it's one of those 52-week lows. Did receive a NASDAQ notice for bid price non-compliance. That's just how it be. Let's go look at what their current pressure is right now, though. You know, it is 11:20 a.m. where I'm at currently right now, almost halfway through the day, and you do got your GCTK coming in with the smalls rushing in there right now, mediums coming in, larges coming in, and you got some extra larges that are going out, but like not really. And like it's very good because they could really just be dumping this whole thing out right now. It's at 13 cents. You know, they dropped this thing down to 1 penny real quick if those big wells want to get out of there, which means that they confident in GCTK and they love that this is one of the number one short squeeze targets right now. Biggest short interest you ever done seen, huh? Um, Next you got PHIO. This won't be a long one. If you are following along with our BTC and or cryptocurrency alerts and videos as well, you do have the BTC coming in for more bearish divergence on the weekly. Look how close that is. Now let me zoom in. For those of you on your phone or with the bad eyes, you'll be able to see a little bit closer. It's getting in closer and closer day by day, video by video even. It's crazy, you know, and with the big short, bro. the big show. Me myself, I look forward to the market selling off. I mean, like the whole crash, bro. Burn the whole things down. Why? Because ain't no opportunity in the bullishness. The opportunity comes in the bearishness. You get those things from the lows. You buy them while they at the bottom. You get them oversold, so on and so forth. And you get that big reversal to come in, you know? And if we get the overall markets that were, watch this, check this out. If you get the overall markets to go all the way back down, where they are like, they made it up to 6,100. We talk about the S&P 500. When we say the markets, we talking S&P 500s. I'll talk S&P 500 because that's what I'm using to track the overall pressure of the markets, what's going on next. That's where the bigger stocks and whatnot lie. Now, let's say that this thing even went back down to like 4,000, 5,000, something like that. And that wasn't too long ago. That wasn't too long ago, like halfway through the year, it was around at 5,000. And then they did the big election rallies and Trump rallies like that to push to where it is now. Not only the S&P 500s, but also BTC. Go down to that big discount. This will create prime opportunities for you to be able to get those stocks you missed out on before at big discounts. Major discounts. I'm talking about opportunities like no other. We're talking about things turn back into penny stocks. You know, so those opportunities I look forward to. You know, me myself, I trade with a 7 to 15% stop loss, you know, so I hope that you do too when things do pull back. You got to do what you got to do. We got PHIO. They go from $1.60 up to $9.79. This was another hot one along in the Bankability Discord throwing out how to learn some PHIO since before the markets opened up. Of course, you see those on time. And you even got Coach Oda who says he's still going in for the runs on PHIO. You know, make sure that you are up to date in the main chat. See what they talking about in the main chats, or you can see what we talking about down here in the 24/7 live classroom. Doing this all day 24/7. No matter what, there is a section for you, whether you going for a swing trade, a day trade, a options trade, a long term. There's a section for you and a coach for you. You just and there's a set of members for you that are doing the same exact things that you doing. You're not alone in the markets no more. We all done been there, you know, but we done been alone, and to the point where even our family and friends don't want to hear us talk about these stocks no more. We all been there. Like I said, you're not alone. But with an average value of 372,000, you got a current volume of that 215 million. Crazy on PHIO. I bet they don't hold this volume at all no more. At all no more. They get they one turn up here. And PHI, they're not gonna come up here with no active volume at the highs of these highs no more. Like when they get to these highs, past the $5, $6, $7 and whatnot. Well, you know, like penny traders and most active day traders looking for the next thing that's still ready for the next penny stock day trade to get most active. You know what I mean? But not to say anything wrong with it. I mean, it's a pharmaceutical. In fact, they had news. They shares triple after positive trial data for the cancer treatment. Very good. This thing done went up about 600-700%, huh? Crazy. Let's go see BHAT. Okay, this one right here. I'm in BHAT right now, actually. They dropped down earlier on when the markets did open up, went down to about 6 cents. Of course, I did the heavy average down in there, and let me see. This thing looking at right now. Surely I'm positive back right now. I'm still down about 3%. Didn't average down heavy enough. But actually, I mean still a very good position down there. And if you are looking to get in B half or they make that next move, well, you can get it even cheaper than me. Markets opening up bearish. I know a lot of people right now, you know, all the traders and investors, we're expecting the markets to open up with a bullish Monday. But of course, this bearish will come in, making your stocks drop down and or slow down. To understand how or why, you want to make sure that you are going back to your home page. I don't know whatever app you be using, but it should be a home page that look almost kind of like similar to this, man. And you know, you can see what the markets are doing. And then if you need further information from there, you got to see some further data. You got to go down to your S&P 500s like I'll be showing you. And then you'll be able to see what position they is. You already know it's either oversold or overbought. Not to say that can't change real fast. But when you look at it, that's the current position that it's at right then and there. But you know, when it come down to different stocks though, like those different indices, they are gonna move by different stocks. But one thing about it, like only thing about it now is Bitcoin. Bitcoin is a problem for the markets now. People don't realize it because the Bitcoin is controlling the markets. And I don't know if they really meant to do it like that or not. Of course they did. It's all about control. But if the Bitcoin crashed, then all of that is going down, everything going down, you know. So like, you know, the trading, you ain't ready for this. People who already been in the market for so long, well, they already see this coming and bracing for it. You know, in the big wells, they hope you're not ready because you make money going both ways. So like, they do short sales. They do short sales, bro, and whatnot on Bitcoin and on the markets, puts and all. You know, those are ways that you want to be prepared for. You got to be able to put the whole puzzle together every day, and you got to be able to do it fast. BHAT wrecked. They just came in for a pricing of a million registered direct offering. And it's a wreck penny stock. It's getting up here to the most active now, though. SVMH. Look, I don't. SVMH, they make the e-motorbikes. I don't even think that the e-vehicles, the electric cars haven't even done too well, throughout my time in the markets at least. So like I don't think they e-motorbikes really finna be busting like that. But they did go from exactly where they at right now, all the way to the highs of 9 cents, and they have come in for a bunch of spikes even between there. So, chances are they come in for another spike. Like they finna have to do a reverse split. If they can't get off this, if they can't get away from this range, and this is like they not finna be able to get away from these little pennies right here. They finna have to do the biggest split. It's gonna be crazy. But look at their balance sheet. Yeah, I got a wreck balance sheet. Big Wells gonna be liking to see that. So you ever got your penny stocks, you gotta go check out their balance sheet. Or any stock, you gotta check out their balance sheet. But especially if you got your penny stocks. Because like when you see that they balance sheet like that, then that'll give you a little bit more understanding on when they were good and how long they've been bad and give you a better projection of what could possibly come up next because you got at least a better idea of what you need to be looking into. That's for those you who like to actually be looking into all that. I ain't doing all those deep dives. I'll go off the few things that I show you. Like when I come here, I look at my RSI. Check this out. I'm coming, I see my RSI oversold. I see that bullish divergence. Bro, I'm looking at my order flow. I just want to see the inflow strong, preferably with large scales. I really just want to see that short and just big. Wow, this is a short squeeze target just waiting to happen right now. Checking out that balance sheet. And then just to make sure I'm most up to date, I'm going to SVMH over on your mobile investment platform just to make sure I'm most up to date because we actually do got mass amounts of extra larges that are coming into this stock right now. And I got to see that cost distribution to see if that wave is coming in bullish. Now, after that, I really pretty much be good. Don't get me wrong, I like to read and see what it actually is. SVMH, they make the e-motorbikes, all that good stuff like that. Maybe take a peek if they got options. If they got options that might help. This one does not. And then if I really want to be the most on point of all, of course, I'm going back to the Bankability Discord to see which one of my Bankability coaches, maybe somebody been talking about SVMH. And, oh, little do you know, right there, you got Coach Glass in the Spanish section but still on SVMH, looking for the updates for the next coach alerts. Oh, now you got some guidance. Maybe you got some bankability videos been made. Still, and that's really all I look into. But then again, it's different for me because I'm just going for a swing trade, and I already know wholeheartedly I'm not about to hold into that stock for the long term. I'm not about to let them get down on me. But I really like options. I really like options. So like, since I'm like really am into options trades, if it wasn't for me teaching and training you guys on these stocks and stuff, because I know that you're not going to learn everything of those. I know from personal experience, you got to start out with the penny stocks and swing trades. You can get experience in all different stocks in different industries and different patterns and different market conditions, stuff like that. And then you advance in the options. I know the steps to take. So I keep you guys updated so I can train you all, and I always will. But I like the options, bro. There's big money in the options. The penny stocks, they be cool though. Don't get me wrong. I'm not saying you can't come up off them. You'll get rich, but the options, bro. RGTI, the last on our list. Ooh, this one reaching a key level right here. This a key level right here. I don't think they gonna survive it. I don't think they're gonna survive it. Hey, and look, man, I don't make the markets, okay, and I ain't got no crystal ball. I go off the indicators and off the alerts, same as all y'all, man. But like I said, I don't think they gonna. Like, that's if they break that, they finna drop. And this is one of those semiconductors. I mean, one of those quantums. They are doing this. So look at Nvidia. Nvidia reason the reason why they doing it, Nvidia doing it too. But Nvidia not worried about it because they already sitting so good, which is crazy. But don't just jump up in there, man. Also, don't just jump up in RGTI. Look at this. There's no clean bullish divergence coming back in. They gonna come in for their round. Like I tell you guys, they all come in for their rounds. They get their rounds of bullishness and they get their rounds of bearishness, and that is on your specific chart trading time frame. The safest time, like right now, you see those 15-minute chart traders trying to get their next round of bullishness in there right now. But if you go back to your daily chart and you see for those daily chart traders and longer people, it's not that time. They're not trying to get their round of bullishness here just yet. They indications don't tell them that it's time. Your RSI can still go more of a soul. There is no bullish divergence. In fact, there's only more bearish divergence coming into a MACD. Time your entries correctly with those traders that do it with the same time as you on those specific chart trading time frames. And don't do too much, you know what I mean? Let them come in for their next move. Rinse and repeat. And if anything, you can always just go back to the 52-week lows and wait, and then pick your favorite out from there. Or whenever you're doing your shopping, or you can always get the alerts along in the Banking with Billy Discord for the safe, easy, early seat. I'll see y'all in there. Happy trade.